Yeah, today at ITWeb I was talking about two big concepts. One is the ever-increasing complexity of the internet and of systems, and how ever-complex systems will fail at some point, and we have to be okay with that. We have to be all right understanding that we're not always going to know why something went wrong, and come up with mechanisms to deal with it. One example I give is in investing. When there's a lot of risk, you can get a lot of return. Right? You concentrate your investment in a single position to get a bigger payout. If you want to reduce your risk, you would diversify. You'd put your money in many positions in a giant portfolio, and you make less money, but you'll be getting much more predictable returns. Same sort of thing in the internet. If you diversify, you maybe won't have the same efficiency, but you also have more choices, more options when things change. Second bit I talk about is what I call the great sorting, how pressures between the East and the West are starting to force countries to have to decide what tech stacks are they going to use, what AI models are they going to use, what legal systems are they going to follow, what kind of technology are they going to buy and put in their core. Is it Huawei switches or Western switches? Is it Hikvision, AI, video analytics systems, or is it some Western model? Is it an iPhone or is it a Xiaomi phone? And these forces over time will eventually align your company, your country, into either a more authoritarian organizational worldview or a more sort of rule of law worldview. And so my point is basically that this has been going on for a while. It's accelerating with these new technologies like AI, and you should just be aware of it. You don't want it to happen to you. You want to actively choose how you're going to get sorted. And countries like, say, Singapore or Switzerland become neutral, actively neutral. Countries like India might remain undecided, playing all sides, both sides off each other to maximize their benefits. So they'll sort of like professionally undecided. And then there'll be other countries that can't hold out, right? They're too small or they're too dependent on one side or the other, and they'll end up getting sorted one way or the other. So it was a bit of a sort of a worldview of where I see things going, and try to add a little kind of an international, larger internet flavor to what are usually very technical talks.